So please help me welcome to the stage Kennedy High School.
Hello, we are the Wallflower Initiative from John F. Kennedy High School. For our project, we chose to do Dallas Davis's challenge to be change agents by innovating positive online dialogue. The Wallflower Initiative hopes to use social media in order to connect generations through stories of hope and inspiration, as well as spreading positivity through our school and planting the seeds for it to grow through our community.
To better understand the way students were feeling in our school, we decided to survey them on topics such as suicide, depression, and stress level. The results were astounding. 25% of students have no one to talk to. 70% have thought about suicide. And on a scale of 1 to 10, the average student's stress level was an 8.5. Seeing how large of a problem this was in our community, we decided that the best way to increase happiness and positivity was through the use of social media. Our goals then became to see a decrease in the number of students who thought about suicide, an increase in the positive use of social media, and a safe environment in which students could share their stories.
So in the beginning, we decided to stay secretive. The reason we stayed secretive is that so our acts of positivity and kindness could be shown to the community as not something we had to do, but something genuine, something that came from the heart. We put sticky notes around all of our lockers with inspirational quotes. We also put our hashtag, the Wallflower Initiative, on them. The response was amazing. We had our teachers and peers share them all over social media with amazing positive vibes. Another great thing we did was develop curriculum with the help of the Random Acts of Kindness Foundation. This curriculum was a way to develop positive use of social media, random acts of kindness, and breathing exercises to reduce stress. We sent this to all of our teachers. And we also presented in front of all our teachers and staff to explain our presentation and the problem we were trying to solve. We wanted to get them on board.
The next thing we did was visit a retirement community. It was amazing hearing their stories. We asked them how they view happiness, and their responses were eye-opening. Each elder had a different response. However, each response was related to a quote that impacted us. We control our own happiness. This is something we'd like to share with the younger generation as well.
So to put our challenge to actions, we created various social medias that include Facebook, Tumblr, and Twitter. It was utilized as a tool to connect our accomplishments with the younger and older generations throughout the community. The different acts of kindness, such as the inspirational sticky note, was acknowledged by many students, so the people responded through the social media with our hashtag, the Wallflower Initiative. So an example that illustrates the success of our social media was on our Facebook. It was strongly recognized and had a positive result. There were many followers and supporters, which in turn helped proliferate that act of kindness. We even had a follower that posted on Facebook every single day. So with Facebook and the other social medias, we are able to hone the ability to help connect everyone together and spread the positive impact.
The idea of a wallflower came from standing back and watching people bloom. While we recorded and shared stories of inspiration in order to plant the seeds of kindness and positivity. Both our logo and flower boards portray the diversity amongst the wallflowers and how we all bring something different to share. We are taking the initiative with the flower buds by sharing stories of inspiration and hope and sharing them throughout our social media. Some examples are:
Since elementary school, I have been bullied for my speech impediment. As of February 10th, my speech teacher says I can come out of speech therapy.
In my life, I've had 3 types of cancers, and being cancer-free for a year makes me appreciate life at 90 years old.
After my daughter's suicide, I found hope in my friends, family, and husband.
Our next step is having a storytelling night of hope by people who want to share their story to spread the positivity throughout the community. A storytelling night is an opportunity for our generation to come together and listen to each other's stories, sharing their experience and hope.
Our school used social media to pack the house for our unified sports home game. It made our team feel special and supported. It gave me hope to win our game.
These are the stories we'd like to hear, so we'd like to invite you to join us in April for our storytelling night. Thanks to everybody who helped us, and come share your story at our display.
Wow, that was awesome, you guys. I love the fact that you reached out to your elders. I think that's very important. Can you talk a little bit about the lessons learned through that experience?
It was a really amazing experience because a lot of times teenagers don't often see that they've experienced more and they have more to tell, and it's stuff that we're going to go through, and it's obstacles that we can avoid by learning from them. And it's like amazing to hear like how things you read are things that they say, and it comes to light when they say it.
I love that all the different shirts. That's awesome. Was that like when you did the branding thing, did you say we have too many ideas, or it's bigger than just one? How did you come up with that? It's great. I love it.
That's exactly. We couldn't just stick to one quote, one saying. So our team developed these small quotes. My personal favorite is this one: "Change my life with 10 words," and that's the idea behind our flower boards. Is we want to tell your story of hope and inspiration with 10 to 15 words. And all these are representations of how you can achieve positivity, how you can inspire someone, and how you can feel hope in someone else. And it's because to our team, it was really hard going through 250 surveys and someone telling us that they have no one to talk to and that they want to kill themselves. So that's what these are for.
Talk a little bit about how your project will continue, the sustainability.
Okay, so we have a lot of different activities we're going to do. One is something called story mobs. So it's basically in the middle of a class. We'll talk to the teacher beforehand, and somebody will get up and share a story of hope, something that they've been through, something that somebody close to them has been through. So that way you kind of get a sense of hope in what people around you are going through, as well as the storytelling night that's coming up. It's sort of like a TED Talk.